Don't let your fears hold you back. Let your fears be the learning curve to help you become a better you. See, failure is so important in success. But if you don't learn how to handle failure, and then you let your failure lead to rejection, then unconsciously what you do is you self-sabotage your own life. What do we mean by self-sabotage? You become the person that gives up on you. And once you give up on you, you sabotage your life. That's what the why factor is all about. Asking the why question. Because when you ask the why question in a positive manner, why not me? Why am I in this situation? Why can't I do this? What's holding me back from greatness, right? And that's what I'm asking you to do. You're only born with two fears. The fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. Those are the two known fears that you're born with as a newborn baby. Think about a kid growing up. Think about what they do. They're like kamikaze pilots, aren't they? They're on a mission to hurt themselves. If you put them by the sea, they're going to go in. If you put them by the pool, they're going to go in. They have no fear. They are fearless. You are born fearless. From birth to adulthood, think about how many fears we pick up. And one of the big fears we're afraid of is rejection. Now, I have ADD, attention deficit disorder, so I was never good at school. I used to read, and I remember by the time I got to the bottom of the page, I couldn't even remember what was at the top of the page. And so I failed everything at school. Kids can be brutal. When you're in school and you put your hand up, teacher asks a question, you get it wrong, and everybody in the classroom laughs. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but that happened to me a few times, and after, the rejection meant that I never put my hand up again, and that hurt me for so many years. And it took me 8 years after I left school before I started to have some little belief in myself. I thought I was no good because of rejection. And every time that I was given an opportunity to do something, the fear of rejection take me out. I even remember one time I actually went for a job interview. I got to the job interview and I walked in. I didn't have anything. I had this one jacket which didn't go with my trousers, with my shirt. I actually lent the tie from my neighbor. Nothing was coordinated. And I was going, let me go and try and see if I can get this job. Let me see if I can better myself and get a better job. I remember walking into the room, going in for the interview. And when the door opened, there was all these people already there, suited and booted. They looked really great. And I remember looking around the room and looking at everybody. And I went, you got no chance, Io. And I just turned around and walked back out. I never even filled the application form because of the fear of failure. See, most people don't try because they're afraid they're going to fail. But you have to fail to succeed. Think about that. Nobody gets it right the first time around. Do you remember driving the car, taking your first driving lesson? First time you get in the car, you start putting you through all the roles. Start the engine, press the clutch, put it into gear, and you stall the car a few times. But eventually you get the car going. You're doing about 30 miles an hour. First gear, and the car's revving up, and the instructor's saying change the gear, and you're thinking, I can't do this, and you're holding on to that steering for your dear life. You go, I can't change, I can't. Total disaster. You still did that lesson. When you go home, you told all your friends, you said, wow, you should see me today, I was driving. But you weren't driving, you were a disaster on the road. Because you wanted to learn how to drive, because that was important to you, because that was a goal. When you made that decision, you went through all the problems and challenges of failing while you were learning to then succeed, to eventually get your driving test. And if you went for your driving test and you failed the first time, what'd you do? You go again. You failed the second time, what'd you do? You go again. You failed the third time, what'd you do? You go again. But every time you failed, you went back and you studied and you trained and prepared better. I truly believe that in each and every one of you, there's something amazing about to come out. But you've got to find out your unique ability. You've got to find out what's special to you. You've got to find out the areas you want to perform. Don't let the failures of the past destroy and sabotage you today and your future. Please don't do it. Regardless of the past, believe in yourself. Don't let those fears hold you back. Don't sabotage your own success. What you want to do is empower your success by understanding how these things all fit together to help you to become a better you.